3, that is the D League. And this afternoon, we've got two matches for you. First, we will have the young men, and then we'll move into the ladies. But it's the D League, the Western Predators versus the Lymers FC. And your commentator this afternoon is Tony Fleming. And I'm joined by the ever popular voice that you hear from time to time, John Millington. We will be bringing to you ball by ball coverage as we present it to you live in your homes wherever you are. As always, we are happy to have you. And we are at the Raymond E. Gishard Technical Center right here in Rainbow City, Anguilla in the British West Indies. A beautiful afternoon, John, on a bit of cloud in the sky, but nevertheless bright and well for football as well. Good afternoon, John Millington.
Good afternoon to you, Tony, and good afternoon to all those who are taking our feed. It is our pleasure doing the honors, bringing to you the action as it unfolds before us right here at the GTR GTC.
Yes.
Oftentimes the Raymond Gishard and the
yes. Yes, but these
James Ronald Webster Park, they are so close that you get the names tie up. But it's the Raymond Gishard Technical Center we are coming to you live from, and we are about to kick off. We are just running a few minutes late, and the man in the middle is Hilton Fortune, able and assisted by AR1, that comes. AR2, it's Garvey, and fourth official is Monique Guns. Monique Carty. Well, just giving persons wrong title today. Monique Carty is our fourth official.
Well, these two teams, the Lymers, to open their account, they would have won their first D-League match. They will be looking to go 2 up because I'm sure that having the standings that they had last year being in the top tier, they have found themselves in the bottom tier this time. And they will look to at least stamp their authority on the Western Predators, who's a pretty young team, very inexperienced. We sometimes call them the whipping boys of the tournament, but I would really like to give kudos to the management to have them coming game after game in spite of what their results might be, Millie.
Indeed. The referee having a conversation with.
Is he sending him off after all this time?
He's actually sending him off. Not sure a reason why. Maybe is it that he's not playing with shin guards?
Is that a testament that he was really late? Because then that check should have been done at the dressing room, right?
To adjust his socks, to pull up his socks.
I'm not too sure.
To pull up his socks. The shin pads are covered. Game has been kicked off. The lineup for you is Simon Anthony, number 15, and this is the Lymers lineup. The goalkeeper and captain, Daniel Bailey, number 1. Number 13 is Damon Bailey. Number 29 is Sidhu Bradshaw. Number 6 is Ikenya Brown. Number 2, Ricardo Carting. Number 23 is Rashard Grant. Number 25 is Clyde Hughes. Number 9 is Terry Pompey. 10 is Carlos Richardson as we watch Grant now into the area. Grant is taken down. And
well,
goal kick.
I would I think
I thought that is two
Rochard,
legs were taken. No.
yes, Rochard had a case there.
Well, maybe so that one from our vantage point. Joquan Richardson's number 20 to complete the lineup for the Lymers FC. Love to see that one on VAR again. Carlos, ball cut out. And here comes the Predators. And not going to be for very long because that one was given away. And Pompey with the ball. That's Carty, rather. It's picked up now by the Lymers. And they are going to look to mount an attack here. Predators. Good looking ball. Predators. Predators on the top of the 18. Cleared. Lymers could breed. Hughes. Simon Anthony drops it for Pompey. Long searching ball for Grant. Grant looks up. Grant. Always number 20 is Grant, and number 23 is Grant. Number 20, Tony, is Richardson, Joquan Richardson.
Joquan Richardson.
Yes.
Hey, looks similar, similar stature.
Very, very similar stature.
Similar hairstyle, yes.
Yes.
But
Carlos Richardson.
the Western Predators looks a little bit composed this afternoon. They have had one or two nice build-up moving forward.
Clyde Hughes. Hughes, attempted cross, cut out. Predators can come on with it. Ball. It's going to go straight to Bailey. Richardson. Dispossessed nicely too by Woodley. Woodley, a nice little footballer. Woodley down the right flank. Woodley has Carty to contend with. Woodley, it's past Carty. Woodley again. Here is the Predators. Shot on goal. First real effort goes to the Predators, Tony.
Well, they look very composed and very organized. Look like they know what they want to do, especially going forward. Woodley is a very small, diminutive stature of a figure, center of gravity, very low to the ground. That can spell some advantage for him as well.
Shot and goal! In the 5th minute of play, Simon Anthony puts it past the goalkeeper over the top and into the back of the net for goal number 1.
Yes, Millie, and just as I was talking about their organization and their purpose going forward, defensively, they lack the intensity, and Simon Anthony using all his veteran smarts, noticing that the keeper is off his line, just gently chipped it over, and the outstretching hand of the custodian there in the Western Predators goal would just flayed up all to no avail, and an easy goal in the end after having some nice build-up play for the Western Predators.
Very well, so the starting lineup for the Predators, see Shaquan Abbott, number 2. Number 120 is Roy Alexander. He's in goal. Number 7 is Amedy. Number 11 is Alton Brooks, captain. Ajari Bryan, number 16. Number 26 is Braylon Bryan. Cardi is number 10. Carter is number, that's Chokwani Carter, number 3, as Woodley Richardson picks it up. Woodley Richardson with the ball, looks for help, and loses it.
Yes, the help took a little too long in coming, and he couldn't shield the ball well enough and was dispossessed there. Good cutout there from the Lymers.
Here is a one that Alcindor will get to. Alcindor does a good job in goal.
We're just about a little bit not too sure where he was.
Yes, misreading his position in the box. To continue to finish off the lineup for the Predators, Felipe Medina Joseph is at number 14. Number 21 is Kareem Woodley Richardson. And Karan Woodley is number 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Carty. Lyman's coming on with it on the left flank of play. Hughes and Richardson being switched. Cut out nicely by Emedy. Emedy with the ball. Emedy. A long ball to, and cannot get to that one, is Brooks.
Brooks is one of those players, when he's on the ball, he has lots of energy, but when he is supposed to be receiving it, not as aggressive and as alert, more on the lazy side of things. Just now there, you had the young man, Woodley Richardson, over there, and all he was doing is waiting for someone to at least come and support, and Brooks was just ambling in space, not getting there in time.
Simon Anthony, the man who has been charge of really marshalling the Lymers today. Here is Hughes down on the left flank. Hughes looks up, looking for help. He gets it in Anthony. Anthony is going to serve this one into the air. It's Kenya Brown, and the first touch deceiving him. Should have gone for goal with the
one touch. Yes.
Could have gone for goal on the Valley. Chose not to, and the ball just skidding off the boot and went harmlessly into the arms of Alcindor. Brooks. Nice ball forward. It's a chase here. It's Carty. It's Woodley. Carty gets there first. Diminutive Woodley. Here is a long ball. That is too long. Too heavy a pass there.
Yes, right idea, but just the weight of it, just a little too much for Hughes, who has come into his own. Not an out-and-out footballer, more on the cricketing side of things, but he has applied himself very well in helping the Lymers. So that's always good.
Pompey. Simon Anthony drops it wide for Richardson. Back to Anthony. Anthony looks for help, finds it in Pompey. Pompey drives it through for Hughes. Hughes with an attempted shot. Alcindor is there and does well because Richardson was on his doorstep.
Does very well, and good cross from Hughes as well.
Well served on this left side with being a left footer.
Yes. And you notice that not the customary midfield play for the Lymers. They certainly, without the services of the veteran Liddy, who usually plays on the defensive midfield side of things, and more so running, pulling the strings from the back there. They have elected to go with Simon Anthony Jr. and the man Pompey, who usually plays at the back for the most part in this year's tournament.
Pompey drops it wide on the right flank for Richardson. Richardson finds, that's Carlos, finds Joe Quinn, who finds Grant. Anthony with that. Is that a shot? Oh, it's a cross. Nice little Hughes. Side netting that one. But it was a lovely ball to Hughes, taking just too much time to find his feet, and a good defensive work there was able to put him off, and could only hit it into the side of the net.
Yeah, you could see good pass there, but you could see the inexperience there of Hughes in terms of playing regular football matches. Did well enough at least to get a shot off, but had he been one of those more seasoned players, that could have been trouble there for the Western Predators goalkeeper.
A long ball over the top by Emily, but it's too heavy a touch, and it goes into the arms of the keeper. Joseph was unable to get onto that one. Richardson to Grant. Grant turns. Finds Kenya Brown back to Richardson. With the ball across, and it goes out for a goal kick to the Predators. In the 13th minute of play, it's 1-0. 1-0 in favor of the Lymers. Goal coming in the 5th minute of play from the boot of Simon Anthony. Woodley Richardson. Ball forward to Joseph. He's offside. And no need to call. It's in the arms of the keeper, but the flag went up. And a referee.
And you can see good idea from the AR, because that one was pretty close, real tight, and appears to have judged it very, very well, Millie. But you could not a lot of excitement in the game in terms of play and forward movement, but a lot of midfield play on both sides. More so the Lymers, really, because they have had the lion's share of the position since they would have scored that goal.
Yes. Anthony again. Anthony looking to get past Emily. Anthony gets it back. Drops it wide for Richardson. Junk went over the top. Harmlessly. No runners there. Alcindor with the ball. Long ball, long field. Carty. Bailey. Pompey. Picks out Hughes. Hughes looks up and gets it back to Pompey. Pompey looking to switch the ball. He gets it to Grant in the middle. Grant can't control. But it is Kenya Brown. Ball taken off his boot. And no call. Ref say, let's play football.
It's an interesting one there.
Very interesting from the first one up there.
Yes.
Thought Emily was foul, no call. Anthony, no call. And no call also for.
The play just keeps as if a Sunday morning walk in the park, Millie. Lymers not really pressing the advantage to increase their goal tally at all.
Well, as someone said to me, that's a handball. Someone said to me, Tony, in the D-League, all you're doing is trying to get your right pieces for qualifiers for the playoffs. Because regardless of your position, you are going to make the playoffs because it's only 4 teams in the D-League.
Okay, well.
So it's a matter of just getting your pieces. It's not about goal differences, and it's just getting it right.
Just getting it right. And I think part of getting it right is getting into the habit of scoring.
Getting into the habit of winning.
Yes. Yes.
Because, winning when it becomes a habit, it is a comfort zone for you. Teams that knows how to win even from a losing position.
That's correct.
We have seen it many a times with the Roaring Lions. when you think that they are dead and buried.
Yes.
Just know how to pull one out of the hat. As the ball is served over, the ball is cleared. Woodley Richardson. Joseph. Con Kade.
So players like Amadi for the Western Predators, he will need to get close to the ball to at least make things happen for them. I think if he can do that, then it could be good move.
Footwork there by Joseph. Joseph, ball across, looking for Woodley. That's an offside. That must be an offside, and it is. Yes, must be an offside.
And again,
Joseph was in an offside position, getting back to play that ball.
And again, Miller, you see a good move there from the player of the Western Predators, but who's there in the box? One player surrounded by three green shirts. Need to the Brooks and those guys
push numbers forward. And
yes.
The likes of Woodley Richardson should have been up there.
Yes.
Damien Bailey. Down the middle for Kenya Brong gets it wrong. Brian, sends a nice ball. Brong, and he goes down. And that's very easy. I really, Grant needs to stay on his feet and play football. When you are hit, you need to win penalties. Don't ask for them, win them.
Well, he's not a big man. And
that's good play there by Joseph again. But Bradshaw is going to get back. Bradshaw, very cool, calm head. Bradshaw.
Well, I'm not sure how cool and calm he was there because
very cool and calm. You realize that he leave the ball, gave him the ball, and then took it away and cleared it.
Too cool. I guess too cool there.
Very cool head is Bradshaw, Sidhu Bradshaw. Noah starting on the bench today. Free kick.
Definitely an infringement there. Pending Amadi, who was trying to bolt his way through, and not an angle, but could give an opportunity to the Western Predators forward players as well. As we look at how they lined up for this free kick, still we've got 3 players in the box against 5. So again, the numbers you got 4 players, 5 players at the back marking one man.
Why? Oh, corner.
Very sloppy work there from Bailey, national keeper there, that could have eventually bounced right into the side net and into the goal. He will want to do much better than that, but the Western Predators should go for broke, because like I said, the Lymers, they are not really pressing the advantage. Just moderate pace, building from the back in midfield, and even on the forward as well. So I think...
Look at the difference, Tony. 9 players in the box for Lymers.
And again, you got 3 players marking Rashad, 1 player outside.
Heads going up, cleared, and Kenya can break. Oh, he was trying to push that one over the top for Grant to run on to, ball scooting off the top of his boot and going into touch for a throw into the Predators. Woodley. Dispossess. Brooks is going to win this one. Put through nicely. Woodley was unable to control. Ball put out wide for Richardson. Joaquin Richardson. Dispossessed by Kade. Long ball. searching for Grant, and I could not find him.
Not get that one at all. Can even say these two teams evenly balanced, with the edge somewhat going to the Lymers FC, based on their experience and the quality of players they have had. The number 21 for the Western Predators looks good. They've got Imani Amadi, Alton Brooks. He's a seasoned player, played for some of the teams, Police, Attackers. But look at that pass there. A sloppy pass from the captain there.
Very.
Yeah. So it appears as though the Diamond Queens will be playing this, a featured match or a nightcap match.
That would be the Diamonds taking on the Gazelles.
Well,
the Gazelles are, I believe, welcoming back their number one keeper.
I'm not sure that would help them, because they have been very, very
short-handed.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you can really blame the keeper. The keeper has done an excellent job, Tony. You know, the amount of goals that the Gazelles has really conceded hasn't tell how well the keeper has actually kept.
I haven't seen a lot of the matches, just looking at the results and the scores, but they certainly looks as though they have been the short-handed team for this year's tournament, because they were top 2, top 3. And
yes, they would have been they're a team who have suffered from. Here is a ball that is going out for a corner to the Lymers. Yes, a team that would have suffered from the emergence of the EastEnders.
Oh, okay.
Number of the players and likes of Tanisha Willett and some other big names would have gone to the EastEnders. And so what it has done, though, it has given the Gazelles an opportunity to build a new from young players.
It should give the Diamonds an opportunity to maybe loan some players well, because they've actually got maybe 2.5 teams.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. As we watch Carty with the ball, picks it up down the flank. It is Grant. Finds Bailey. Bailey looks up just about the halfway line and drops it back to Carlos. Richardson looks up with number 10 on his back. Carries the ball. Looks to distribute now. Finds Anthony Simon. Simon looks to put it through for Joe Quinn. Richardson. Ball is dispossessed. And the Predators can come away with it. On the left flank, looks like Caddy. It's Brooks. Ball forward for Woodley to run on to. Woodley. Ball across. Shot at goal. Wide. Shot coming in there from. That's Maurice. That's number 10 or number.
Yes, it looks so. Number 10.
Yes. Number 10, that's Concade. 2 number 10s on the sheet, but that's Concade.
Certainly not a bad effort at all there from the young man. Had to really hustle the shot and did get a shot off, but just lacks the direction and maybe more power.
Again, heavy touch there by Hughes. Gonna get to that one to control it. Grant, goal kick to the Western Predators. In the 26th minute of play we go. It's a 1-0 in favor of Lymers. Simon Anthony, the difference between these two teams. Anthony, Bailey, Carty, Woodley. Gives it away. Drops it wide for Richardson, who has company. It's been taken away by Joseph. Putting one forward for. I was put forward looking for an outlet, but could not find Abbott.
Maybe just overplaying just a little bit.
Remedy, long searching ball. I was hoping that splitting that one for Cardi to run on to. It was a heavy touch.
Maybe one or two more pieces of players for the Western Predators. They can be an interesting team. Maybe two good central defenders, and I would say maybe two more experienced players in the midfield would certainly help their squad. And it's a big boot up field there from Damian Bailey. Madi picks the ball up, and this could be trouble. And, well, referee says, interesting one. The linesman has his flag up, the goalkeeper stretched, and referee says no penalty, but he was certainly upended there by the hands, their fingers of Damian Bailey in goal, and certainly stopped him from maybe reaching that, getting to the ball. But referee Fortune says play on, and it's the Western Predators again. They look to see whether or not they can equalize going into halftime. We have played we're into the 29th minute of play. It's the Lymers FC playing in the green and white versus Western Predators in the black with the stripped across. Good move from Grant, but he's dispossessed again. Grant is looking for an infringement, and Fortune just waved his hands and said, play on. As accustomed to him, it's Madi now. He chips the ball over, nicely chipped, but offside flag goes, and against the striker there for the Western Predators. But they have certainly not looked out of this game at all. The goal there coming somewhere in the 13th minute from Anthony, chipping the goalkeeper. There is what has separated these two teams, and they have not taken the advantage to really put the pressure on the defense there for the Western Predators. They have had lots of position in the attacking third, but have not done much to show for it. Here is a pass from Pompey there to Hughes, but he is hurriedly cut out there by the defense there for the Western Predators. And there's Carty taking it through quickly back to Bailey. Bailey shift to his right, looks up and trying to pass the ball over there in the middle, but all on the ground, cut out there by the Western Predators. And Madi this time trying to find the striker there in the center circle, picked up there by Bracha. And it's Anthony with it now, shifting, again chipping, but can't clear the head there of the defense. And, well, the offside flag goes up, Millie, but there was a shout there for a penalty on the Western Predators that I would certainly like to hear see VAR again, and maybe to hear our statistician, the man Livingston Clifton out there, because that one, he surely stopped him from getting to the ball, the keeper in Bailey, and it would have been a wide open goal for him to just knock it into.
Distance from goal, referee. What was this look on it? Ball cleared.
So an aimless free kick there from veteran junior, the goal scorer. And so you would think that the Lymers would look to at least be a little bit more purposeful, a little bit more sure in their delivery. Again, a ball goes over the defense.
A number of pieces from the. You know what? You often said that you play
according to your competition. That is so true.
Here is Abbott. A nice cross. Here is Brooks. Brooks lines it up. Brooks. And Brooks loses it. Ooh. Good work by Woodley Richardson. Finds Woodley. Looking for Woodley Richardson. Finds him again. Ball across. It's going to be cleared there by... In fact, it's picked up by Abbott. Ball is going to go into touch for a throw into the Predators.
And I think if Woodley Richardson and if Amadi can at least try to link more with Woodley Richardson, they can be dangerous for the Western Predators. Can give the Lymers something to work to look at.
Yes. In the absence of Bradshaw, that's Noah Bradshaw leading. Ball coming in and into the back of is it? No, it's into the back.
Well,
it's really taut. It was into the net, Tony.
Yes,
oh my.
And it rolled nicely as if it was landing into the back of the net as well.
It just came over there and it looked for a moment that it was nested in the back of the net.
Yes.
Oh my. Went the wrong side of the goal for the Predators. Good work by Pompey.
Yes.
Fight off the challenge. Hughes puts it forward. Brian knocks it into touch.
Yes. Hughes will want to. I think he's trying too hard to at least pass direct to foot as opposed to the spaces there for Grant to run into.
Carty. Pompey looks for Richardson, finds him. Back to Pompey. Anthony is going to push this one through for Hughes. Hughes back to Anthony. Hughes on that left flank, shot wide, way wide.
Didn't get to wrap his foot around it as he would have liked.
Anthony again, ball through to Richardson. Oh, wow, that's an opportunity, Tony.
That's a glorious opportunity there, and a poor shot there by the young man, not really putting his laces through the ball at all. So easy rolling shot going there to the goalkeeper. Eventually stopped it with his boot.
And absolutely no pressure at all.
Yes.
Carlos Richardson down the right flank. Cuts in. Kenya Brown lifts it, looking for Richardson. Finds Richardson, who finds Grant! And oh, brilliant save! Brilliant save by Alcindor. Brilliant bit of work by Alcindor. Point blank, Grant on his doorstep, and he denied him.
Yes, I've seen the likes of Thibaut Quarter making save like those, Millie. And good build-up work there from the Lymers, and Grant really finishing, well, trying to finish well, but expertly well stopped there by the goalkeeper.
Bailey, Anthony, Pompey with a shot over the top, wide.
Again, that almost caught the goalkeeper there off again. He has to be very careful. Junior trying to spring another surprise. This time the direction not on target.
Pompey, Kenya Brown, Anthony. Ball cut out, was intended for Hughes, but it's back with Anthony. Looking to reset from the back. Richardson. Bradshaw. Shot coming in there from Anthony. Way wide again. Into the 39th minute of play we go. It's 1-0. 1-0.
That goal is scored quite a long time too.
Goal coming in the 5th minute of play. And Western Predators has been holding their own from then. Woodley Richardson does well. Long searching ball, offside.
Yes, he is just a tad bit too far forward this time around.
What I'm surprised with, Tony, is that the referees have mics. And it's taken a day and a half to make these calls after the flag is raised.
It's either that they're forgetting that they've had the device, and if not, then maybe forgetting what it is used for. But not far away at all is the Western Predators in getting back an equal term. And like I mentioned earlier, the Lymers not really pressing home their advantage. And this young man has been having a good game in midfield. Millie.
Woodley Richardson, yes, he plays well. Love to see him up front as well. He makes some very good run. But when he goes up front, he can't seem not to be able to get the ball. That's a good looking ball. But where is the help? Shot and go! Just wide. Amadi just pulling it wide. Amadi just tucking it wide of the upright. Opportunity.
That's
an opportunity going a begging. That was a tremendous build-up by the Western Predators.
Yes, an opportunity absolutely going a begging there by the Western Predators. Woodley Richardson doing all the hard work. The striker there, the young man, twisting and turning and pulling the ball back there for Amadi right at the penalty spot. All he had to do was just to wrap his foot around it and guide it, just dragged it just a little too far forward, and the opportunity gone a begging.
This could be trouble. Alcindor is way out. Oh, but Hughes, as far out as he was, Hughes found him.
Yes.
Here is the Predators again. Long ball. Looking for Woodley. Finds him too. Woodley. has Carty for company. Carty wins the ball. Carty finds Bailey. Bailey finds Hughes. Was under absolutely no pressure. Hughes looking for an outlet. He finds Anthony. Anthony, who is dispossessed. But the ball runs nicely, falls nicely for Pompey. And the Lymers can build again. Damian Bailey. Was looking for Grant, making a run, but not to be. Woodley Richardson finds Woodley. Back to Woodley Richardson, who looks for, can't find Caddy. Merely just standing up, a spectator. Yes. Shot and goal! Oh, just wide. And in fact, it was pushed wide by Alcindor.
Well,
it was pushed wide by Alcindor and out for a corner.
And a good effort there from Rashad Grant. Noticing that Alcindor is way out of goal, had lots of power on it, just the fingertip save that really pushed it wide, and that could have easily been goal number 2 there. So he has had to, will have to be very careful marking the area as to where he would like to stand and not venture too far out of goal. We've seen where he has been born once and almost a second time around, but had he not been alert and athletic enough to keep that one out, it could have been 2-0.
Yes. Corner taken, not the best of service. And Amedy picks it up. Amedy loses out to Hughes. Hughes with a cross. 2 players getting in each other's way. Kenya Brown with a shot. Saved again by Alcindor.
A good move there by Kenya Brown. The man Luigi there, just doing a little bit of old-time magic there and getting the shot on his favored foot, but can't beat the keeper there, Alcindor, in goal. Whether that one would have hit the bar or hit the upright, we don't know, but good save in the end.
And Alcindor didn't want to find out at all.
Certainly not.
Corner to be taken by Simon Anthony. Ball swung in. Ball served in, heads going up. Clean, momentarily, Carty. With a shot and goal! Alcindor is right there.
The one came to some players there as well, to Millie, and might have been just a little bit off. Is there an infringement? And it's Hilton, Fortune probably saying.
I know that seemed to be in a back talk by Hughes, and so Hughes gets a yellow. Hughes gets a yellow.
Bit of talk in there, maybe too much.
Yes. Hughes gets a yellow. Would have been a collision between Hughes and Amedy, which resulted in some cross talk. And the referee was saying, I don't want none of that on my field. But it continued.
And Millie, test match at its best. Australia and England.
The Ashes.
Really, you would want to think that Australia was in a spot of bother there, but when you really have batters who know how to bat, you will always get out of any trouble that you may find yourself in from time to time.
2 minutes at a time. And the likes of Coraja, who would have looked, here is Grant. Grant with a shot. Grant scores.
And very poor goalkeeping there. And I'm not too sure why he is pointing his finger at the young man over there, but he is way out of his goalkeeping area. And
Didn't cover that shot at all, Tony. And Indian was made to pay. And so in the 45th minute of play, Rashad Grant makes it 2-0.
it's very, very bad goalkeeping there. All those spectacular saves that he would have made has just gone through the window because nowhere near the area that he should have been in. And as if to say, while it probably would have been some poor defending, at least you still have your job to do as a part of this team as well.
About some 28 yards out, had no right to score that ball. Shot and goal by Woodley. Easy save for Bailey.
Yes. And look at the time to be giving up a goal. It's
And the
very, very
in stoppage time.
Yes.
In stoppage time. Because we are already here. Can be a third goal. And defender does well. We are in the final minute of this half. 2 minutes were shown on the clock. And we are already in that 2 minutes. Anthony with the ball serves it across to Carty. Carty picks it up. Carty can't get past Amadi. Amadi making a run. Can this be the one? Ball, well, he was looking to push that one through, looking for Carty. Simon Anthony.
very long 2 minutes too.
The whistle goes to the mouth, and the whistle has gone. It's 2-0. 2-0. We are going to take it back to master control, and when we come back, it's going to be at the start of the second half. Until then, back to master control. Yo, listen. It is going to be a second inning game.
Well, we are back. Welcome back to the second half of our first match on this beautiful Saturday. It's the 17th, just the day before Father's Day, and we're bringing you live coverage, AI live action here. Lymers FC in the green and black, and in the ascendancy, 2-0 in favor of the Lymers FC over the Western Predators, who have played some good football and sports, but have not gotten the goals to show for it. They've had a number of opportunities, a number of built up as well, but they have lapsed somewhat in the defense and some sloppy goalkeeping there by their goalkeeper, even though he would have made some spectacular saves. See the team in a hole down at behind by 2 goals apiece. Your commentators this evening, Tony Fleming, and we've got my commentator here with me, the voice of choice, John Millington. Millie, your thoughts and what we would be expecting to see in the second half?
Well, we expected to see some better football from the Lymers, indeed. Faster football, as there has been 2 substitution. We have seen the expulsion of, the substitution of both Joquan Richardson and Clyde Hughes. Yeah. So, substitution, and coming in, it's Fleming. We have not seen him for quite a while, but he's here. And that's Charlene Fleming and Jan Romney coming in for the Lymers. So we are expecting to see the Lymers step up with their game. But the number, the name on the field doesn't speak about the quality of the football that they will play, but it's expecting to raise a touch, indeed. Tony, it's also a good moment, a good time to wish all our fathers, advanced Father's Day greeting. Yes. I take this opportunity to wish you advanced Father's Day greetings, and to all those fathers who are listening to us. Here is a good ball through to Jan Romney. Jan Romney! Well, a ball has been crossed to Grant. Grant with again another cross, and cleared now. Are the crosses, are the attempted shots? Well, neither came good, but it's Amity for the Predators. Amity holds up his head. Look for, can't find Woodley. It's intercepted. Simon Anthony finds Carty back to Anthony. Ball out to Fleming. Samuel drives it forward. Oh, and Kenya Brown couldn't land a boot on that one. Woodley Richardson finds Amadi back to Woodley Richardson. Tussle there for the ball, but Woodley Richardson holds it up and gives it away to Fleming. Fleming finds Grant. Grant attempted cross there. Fleming couldn't land a boot to it, but it's with Romney and Romney. Intercepted well there. Intercepted very well. Ball is cleared now by Brian. Here is Amadi making a run. Amadi. Still Amadi. Oh, looking to push it past. He was looking to get it around Bradshaw to get it to Brooks. Unable to find Brooks.
I think what they should have done in the sense is he should have knocked it on the other side of Brooks and leave Bradshaw and let Brooks run to the other side in an effort to get it to him in the same direction that Bradshaw was running all day. He most likely would have at least cut that one out, and that is what he did. But a little bit more life in the game, Millie, with those substitutes as well. The effort and the part of the Western Predators, they are pushing and looking to at least maybe pull a goal back. On the other hand, the Lymers, with the interjection of Romney and Fleming, are looking to push and to motor a bit faster forward to increase the lead of 2 goals. So we'll wait and see which one will give first.
Ball cut out there nicely. How about? Willie Richardson. Oh, couldn't find a black shirt. It was the green. Here comes Scotty. Finds Fleming. Fleming travels. Finds Anthony. Kenya Brown finds Grant. Grant has company. Grant turns. Grant goes down again, but he gets back up. And a foul.
Well, that might be a giveaway there. Help bailed out there by Fortune, because he was certainly going down before. And he didn't, and he was not in control of the ball. But the man in the middle there in Hilton Fortune judged an infringement there on Rashad Grant, one of the goal scorers as well. Not a real powerful shot, but a shot from distance, noticing that the goalkeeper was off his line and has given his team a 2-goal cushion. Junior Anthony, the goal scorer who would have scored in the 5th minute of play, maybe looking to see whether or not he can get one from this free kick, John.
I still look to beat Alcina on the ground. That's offside. That is offside. Flag raised. It was raised. It came down and allowed play to run. The flag was raised. He was offside.
Well, I'm not sure.
He was offside.
Yes.
Before the ball was kicked, he made the run. He was offside.
And that's Sergio Zatan and foul throw, it looks like. But he was certainly outside. I'm not just sure what Junior was really trying to do. I thought he would have
gone to
goal with his preferred left foot and kicking from either angle, both on the left side and on the right side. But for some reason, electing not to do that, but just to chip the ball over. Here's a throw coming in, cut out there by Carlos, and it's an infringement there on the part there of that looks like Jan Romney. So it's going to be a free kick there to the Western Predators, trailing 2-0, going into halftime, down 2-0, but they have not lost faith. They're still looking to see if they can get back, at least pull a goal back and make this a lot more interesting than it has been for the 51 minutes we have played so far.
Here is a ball pushed through, and this could be trouble. This could be trouble. Offside call.
Is that? Wow.
Offside call.
Well, we can really see a statistician, Livingston Clipson, saying what's that? So I'm not too sure where that offside call came from, Millie. But again,
was that an offside, Tony?
That one looks, one certainly need the VAR for that one.
Ooh, that was a tremendous build-up. That was a tremendous build-up there by the Western Predators. And here they come again. Ball put into touch by Carty, throwing to the Predators. And the Predators are putting on a show. They say, you can put on who you want on this field, but we are here, and we are going to step up for the Predators. And they are doing so well, Tony.
Yes, they're really looking to build and looking to at least score a goal to make it a little bit more interesting and exciting, and they have not lacked the intensity so far in this second half.
Oh, stepped on the ball, and one there by Fleming. Carty. Fleming. So, Lymers trying to build here again. Anthony. Pompey. Bradshaw drives it for Grant, who finds Carlos making an overlapping run. Carlos with the shot! Straight into the arms of the keeper.
Yes, this time he was equal to the task.
Long ball, throw. Cut out by the Predators. No foul, says referee. Shot! And another save. Corner.
And just a little bit carelessly and dangerously there, the goalkeeper there. Could have picked that one up with his hands, electing to get a boot to it. Ball didn't go outside, and in an aggressive manner trying to stop the onrushing striker, almost injured himself. I'm certainly sure he's feeling a little bit of a pain there, but he's nevertheless up and ready to go.
What I've seen with Alcindor, he's a very tough cookie. It takes a lot to keep him down. Corner. Grant serves it in. Head's going up. And, off the underbite, stays out. And it's cleared now by the Predators. And here comes the Predators on the counter. Isn't he going to be guarded?
Oh, that's...
Whoa. Absolutely no intention of playing the ball.
It's an awkward collision there.
No intention of playing the ball. The player is back to his feet.
Well, Hilton sees nothing wrong. He's calling Carty now. Yeah, if that's a foul, that should be a card. Really?
He had absolutely no intention to play the ball and went straight to the player.
Yeah.
Grant. Bradshaw.
That's a rubbish pass by Brooks. Look at him. He has not moved from the area that he has kicked the ball from, and he's wearing the captain armband.
Hands going up. Cleared. Brian clears. Alton Brooks.
So I guess he only plays when the ball comes directly to him, gives it away again. Look at him.
Bradshaw. Lymers. The halfway line. It's that away. Not a good touch by there, and it goes into touch for a throw into the Lymers.
Into the 58th minute of play, still 2-0 in favor of the Lymers. If you have just joined us, we want to say welcome once again to live coverage of, this is the D-League competition between these two teams, the Western Predators and the Lymers FC. And so far it's been all Lymers in the ascendancy in terms of the goal scoring so far.
Tony, I think I'm going to go and referee the next game.
Well, you were part of the setup. I was hesitating to ask you whether you have thrown in the towel or not. But we wait and see. But we certainly need a lot of officials and a good one at that who knows how to apply the rules both theoretically and practically, because what I find is that a lot of the referees, they understand the rules very well in terms of reading the theoretical part of it. But when it comes to the practical and putting the theory to practice, they lacks that. And I think that's where we get some of these, dubious calls and we question at times. So, and it's not to say that we are hard pressed on the referees, but there's quite a bit of work still to be done.
Pompey. So this one into 18. I'll sit now.
Why didn't he take it up the first time?
Run here by Predators, Brooks, Richardson, that's Woodley Richardson, and that's not a good first touch. Deceiving him.
Yes.
And ball going into touch. A primetime game. The Gazelles taking on the Queens. Diamond Queens FC.
And the Diamonds Queens third in the table at the moment?
I think that the Diamonds are fourth or fifth on the table.
I know the last time when I checked they were like third.
Oh, this could be some trouble here. Oh, do he have any runners? No, Woodley. Oh, good ball. Woodley. Brooks lines it up, and there's a powder puff.
Powder puff shot. No pressure, absolutely. And that's where I would love to see Amari and Woodley Richardson, yes, because they can really make something happen in those areas. They've got the skills and the know-how.
Good cut out there. Defensive work. Brooks. Again, giving it away is Brooks.
He's pointing his finger. I'm not too sure why he's pointing.
Woodley was already making the run.
He has the ball. He's the one who has the ball.
Grant. Brown, Kenya Brown cuts away. Woodley Richardson does well. Wins. Free kick. Kenya Brown coming off second best.
Yes. Still not out of the woods yet. The Lymers, they have got the 2-goal cushion, but on second a goal, just a couple of minutes, and they can easily have a goal back.
Two goals to nil in the 63rd minute of play. Show taken. Anthony. Jan Romney is offside.
This time, acknowledge Holy as well.
Fleming. Bailey finds Pompey. Pompey's dispossessed. MD. Or has two still with Predators. Brooks. Woodley. Lymers coming with it. Kenya Brown. Brown puts it through for Grant. too heavy a touch. Alcinda is going to get there first.
Good idea, but well read there by the keeper, Alcinda.
Joseph goes back to his keeper. Puts it long.
Again,
But
he's out of the goal. Yeah, you can see.
He doesn't get back quickly enough for me. And this one, oh, almost getting beaten there again.
It's not
Reading it well in the end. Again, not getting back. Again, not getting back.
Well, he's not learning, and we've seen where he has gotten burned twice so far. Maybe looking for the third time, which is a charm, but he has, kept well, but has been very ill-disciplined when he does come out the goal. He has not been doing what he needs to do. So
here is the Predators on the right flank. It's with Brooks. Brooks back to Woodley. Woodley Richardson goes down, but it's Kenya Brown who looks up, finds Anthony. Anthony travels, finds Brown. Brown with a shot. Powder puff. Joseph asking Caddy to make the run, and he does so now. Caddy. Shot coming in, block. And Grant can pick it up. Anthony. Fleming. Back to Anthony. Changes the wing. Grant turns well. Gets past Joseph. Grant. Into the side net.
Well, not a bad effort there from Rashad Grant. Turned the defender there very well and used his guile and his skill to get close to the goal, but just couldn't wrap his boot around the ball to get it at the far pole. Eventually hit it in the side netting, but good effort.
Well, very good effort. A good punch there by Alcinda.
Well, we see the two teams who will be playing in a matter of the next 23 minutes. They're about Gazelles and the Diamonds Queens. They will be a featured match for this evening. Both teams are just about getting to their warm-up areas. And we're hoping for another good match in our nightcap game.
Show taken. Willie Richardson wins it. Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah, he has been in the wars a bit. Yeah,
Grimacing in pain.
He's probably.
Did he fall on his hand?
I'm not sure where he got knocked, but he certainly grimacing in pain. Got an awkward fall and got up quicker than this time. So So it's going to be a free kick there to the West End Predators to be taken by their captain, Alton Brooks. He chips the ball, tries to chips the ball away on the far side, but it's cut out there by the defense there for the Lymers. Here is Samuel trying to find Jan Romney, but the ball has been cleared upfield, and the West End Predators trying to get onto it, cut out there partially. Still with position there is the Lymers. Junior Anthony goes back to, looks like the man Pompey. Does for good work, cutting it back. He finds Kenya Brown. And this time a heavy touch is going to take it into the hands, well, not to the hands of the goalkeeper, but the defender, carelessly
but all
kicks the ball
goalkeeper
outside.
had to do was to go for the ball, pull it in his box, and then take it up, Tony.
And he's off his line again and almost been caught out again. Probably a matter of time before we see that. So Western Predators on the attack now. Cut out there by Carlos. Finds Brown. Goes to Anthony, who goes for the wide to Fleming on the left side. Brings it back inside Jan Romney. Dribbles well. Find Brown, but he's dispossessed there by the defense there for Western Predators. Woodley Richardson does fine works. Good work there from the diminutive young man there. Fine Woodley Richardson, but maybe just on the tired side of things, Millie.
Yes, trying to be cheeky.
Yes.
And just going to get that heel onto the ball. There's a ball pushed through for Jan Romney. Brian does well. Why did he have to kick it out? He had the ball, just get it down the wing. But he said, I'm going to take the safe route. He took the safe route and knocked it into touch.
Yes. Well, is that allowed? I did that one time and Rose called me. So that's that. Western Predators.
Long ball, long searching ball. And Woodley is going to get there. He's fast. He gets there. We don't have any runners.
Still not enough help.
But he wasn't offside. Carlos would have gotten it back. That would have landed him onside.
All right. I needed, well.
Tony, you need to help Junior with some coaching and some tactics coming out of the West.
But
have to help young men with some tactics coming out of the West.
And it's not for lack of trying at all, Millie. They are trying very, very hard, but just the pieces, just the link, make that link. They're not getting that link at all. I looked at Alton Brooks. He's captain in the midfield. We've got 4 defenders he's all the way in the back of the field, and the young man is all the way in the attacking third, holding up the ball for at least a minute. Right?
I'm not sure what's going on here because play is going on and the substitution has been allowed. Notify the keeper that the substitution was taking place, so it is Amadi.
Unless he has to go somewhere.
Amadi has been substituted, and that's for Victory, Devante Victory.
That name sounds familiar, wasn't he? He's a player who used to play with the
He played.
Spartans?
Well, they are two. They are brothers.
Oh, they're brothers. Okay.
And both of them played for the Spartans. Indeed, he's on loan to the Predators. But here comes the Predators. Here comes the Predators. Woodley, looking for.
Oh no, that return pass.
Looking for Kade.
Yes.
Woodley again. Dispossess. Brooks gonna pick it up. Brooks, long ball. Cut out by Bailey. Jan Robney. Fleming. Ball across. Joseph escorting the ball close to the touchline, and then he gets around. Look to get around Grant, and Grant wins it. Touch there, good walk by. What is that? Is that football or wrestling, Tony?
Play still continues. I'm not sure.
Shot pulling, hands around neck. How can we see that from here? And the AR doesn't see it.
Well, Hilton is down there as well.
Here is Brong. Brong goes down. Anthony! Into the back of it, net it goes! And that's the man Charlene Fleming. Samil makes it 3-0. 3-0 in the 76th minute of play.
Yes, very easy goal there. And we've seen 3 of the goals, or the 3 goals that has been scored so far. Pretty easy ones, and just the lack, the experience, just like the togetherness there, the Western Predators allowing the Lymers again to get on the score sheet and most likely bury the match. I see the captain, his hands is flailing here and there, but not too sure what is the instructions he's been given out there, but because he has certainly not been a good example for his team out there. Walks a lot, especially when he loses the ball. Just walks into position until it rolls to him. So I'm not too sure whether or not you can command, shout out any respect out there if you play like that wearing the captain's armband. But in the meantime, it's the Lymers who are looking to increase their lead, Millie.
Grant serves it in. Looking for Fleming again, off the head of Fleming. And flag went up.
Yes, so here is Western Predators cut out there, but one back there by Carlos Richardson. He gives position to Jan Romney. He goes inside, finds Junior Anthony. Anthony dribbles further forward, and passes to the goal scorer there, Samuel, who tries to return the favor, but not getting the direction as he would have liked, and the ball goes across the goal line for a goal kick into the 78th minute of play. It's 3-0 in favor of the Lymers FC, and here we see another substitute being made for the Western Predators. And we just await the substitute to be made for the Western Predators. And that looks like the number 10 there is walking gingerly off the field. It's going to make way for the young man. Will get probably maybe just about 12, 14 minutes. It's a good time. Kick taken, but again, possession goes to the Lymers FC. The man Luigi trying to find Rashad Grant, but the ball is cut out. Here is the Western Predators. the defense there. I find it diminutive. Woodley dribbles. Good move there by the young man, but not enough help, and the ball is eventually cleared away there by Carty for a throw-in. So, not for the lack of trying. The Western Predators, they have tried very hard, but like I said, don't have the experience and maybe the number, the quality of caliber of players to sustain the length of positive play that we have seen them exhibit so far this afternoon. Here's a young man again looking for some help. Brooks, captain, picks up, chips the ball over. There's a tussle going on there for it. Carty eventually comes away with it. Here's Pomsey. He loses out. Ball chips in, and the goalkeeper in Bailey is going to come off his line, collects cleanly, tosses it out there to Samil Philomen, the goal scorer of the third goal. He was a halftime substitute. Finds Luigi. Gives it away. Ball is with Alton Brooks, the Western Predators captain. Brooks dribbling to his right. Goes for the right, looking for a return pass. Just his demeanor there, his efforts is not good as a captain at all. Walks, for me, certainly too much on the field. But it's the Lymers who are in the ascendancy and with all the positions and all the goals to show for it. Here's a nice two-part for Rashad Grant. He has had a good game running through midfield. Good move there by Rashad, getting around two players. Still Rashad Grant goes away, but this time just a bit too much and loses out. Western Predators on the attack. The defender on the left side trying to get past Carlos. Can't do so, and it's going to be a throw-in to the Predators. Still searching for that elusive goal. Maybe just trying to say, well, we would have scored one, but had one or two opportunities, but did not capitalize on them, and has certainly not linked the passes as well as they could have. Here is Simon Anthony, Jr., as he's been affectionately called. He's been dispossessed. Here is Western Predators, but Damian Bailey, who's playing in central defense, cuts out, finds Samil over there on the left side. You find Jan Romney. Jan Romney goes wide. I'm trying to return the favor there. It's Luigi in the return pass, but headed away there by the defense there for the Western Predators. Trying looking to see whether or not they can just maintain this 3-goal in defense. Again, ball cleared. Junior picks up just in the final attacking third there of the Western Predators. Still Western Predators with it. And eventually into the hands of Llewellyn. Here is the Predators. Defense there. Mounting an attack. He has Carlos with him. Looks up. Knocks it back. There's a cross and good hip check there by the young diminutive player there. Samuel was looking and saying, "What are you doing, sir?" Gains position and probably just picked up a knock there in the side from that hip check there. But it's the Lymers trying to at least press another attack. Anthony in midfield, giving the ball away there. Looks like Luigi, Kenya Brown. over dribbling himself there. That is that Woodley Richardson, and he has put in a lot of work, but has not gotten the support and the help to really match his effort, and maybe just a little bit on the out of gas side, Millie.
Here is a run now by there's not many persons who really outruns Carlos Richardson. On that occasion, he had to do some work because Brilliant Brian was hauling down that left flank. Had to work. Brian left on his hunches.
So they're stringing the passes a lot more now there. The Lymers.
Romney, dispossessed by Victory. Tussle for the ball. Grant holds on to it. And Victory has to be really mindful because he's making a lot of contact with to body without ball. Here is the Lymers. Here is Carty into the area. Carty cuts it back for Jan Romney. Ricochet corner. Victory does well. Victory does well to deflect that ball into touch. Ball soft in, and Kenya Brown just could not redirect that one into the back of the net. Goal kick into the 87th minute of play. Alcindor. Straight to Grant. Grant to Romney. Romney. Shot! Straight to Alcindor. Lake. Woodley Richardson. It's going to lose. Oh, that's good ball. Woodley. Still Woodley. Woodley Richardson. Carlos intercepts well. Not good communication between the two. Jan Romney making the run down the flank. And he's been taken out. Nothing, says the AR. Grant Anthony, 3-0 in favor of Lymers FC. Samuel. Dispossessed, and here comes the Predators. Brooks holds it up. Bradshaw. Damian Bailey resets to his brother and keeper, captain. All in one. Daniel Bailey. Damian Bailey. Finds Anthony. Kenya Brown. Fleming was making the run. And he stopped. And the ball was played over. And straight to Alcindor.
All right. Just matter of moments now. with whatever injury time, but it's going to be Lymers going 2 for 2.
Yeah, he's Lymers again. Ball played through. No runners. Anthony didn't do well there at all. Ball put forward by the keeper. Victory. Free kick. Victory wins the free kick for Western Predators. Brooks will take it. We are into the 90th minute of play. Free kick taken into the 18. Heads going up. Cleared. Fleming. Down the left flank. Could be the last of this game we see. Could be the last shot. Save. Point blank shot. Brilliant save by Alcindor.
Good save there. And apart from those 2 blunders, could have easily been maybe man of the match. Millie.
The game could have been so much different. Could have been reading 1-0. It is not. It is reading 3-0 as the final whistle come. Final whistle. The Lymers FC winning this D-League game. 3-0. Goals coming from the boot of Anthony Fleming and Jan Rom, and that's not Jan Romney.
Grant.
Grant.
Yes.
So that's 3-0. 3-0. The Lymers walking away with this one. So that's where we close things up here. We just take a short bathroom break and we will be right back with you. It is going to be the nightcap game. And who it is, Tony?
The Diamonds Queens versus the Gazelles. And the Gazelles, they will be looking to see whether they can put some more points on the board. They have been bolstered with the international keeper, as we would say, Samika Khanna, and it's good, Shamisha, and it's good to have her back, and we look to see whether she can at least save the day for the Gazelles. But we do hope that you would have enjoyed the match that we brought to you here this afternoon, this evening. The Lymers winners the second time in this competition, the D-League. They have soundly beaten the Western Predators, who tried hard but just didn't do enough to really mount any serious challenge to the 3 goals that was put on the board by the Lymers FC. Until then, we take you back to Master Control, and in a few moments, we will be back with our nightcap match, the Diamonds Queens versus the Gazelles FC.